mine badly managed causes extensive surface damage, amounting to millions of dollars. This is the home of Mr. and Mrs. Christensen. The effect of the subsidence required the home to be raised to a point well above the high water mark. This required demolition of the ground floor living area, jacking up of the upstairs portion of the home, and the renewal of the complete structure underneath. The name of that mine was originally Elcom Collieries, but changed in recent years to Power Coal. The residents collectively have produced 4 videos during the period of the after effects of the subsidence occurring in January 1987. What you are to see is a short graphic record of the damage that was done. New Vale Colliery was one of those underground mines owned by Power Coal for the New South Wales Government and located within the northern part of the Wyong Shire. The government sold its mining interest to Centennial Coal Company Limited in August 2002. Subsidence beneath the village of Chain Valley Bay South has occurred on 3 occasions in the past 20 years. The first, in 1982, was confined to an area, the centre of which was Dale Avenue. The Mine Subsidence Board paid compensation to a number of homeowners. The second was in 1985-86, following total extraction of pillars beneath Lake Macquarie in the vicinity offshore of Chain Valley Bay South, Chain Valley Bay North. Partial flooding of the mine took place, and boats moored in the area were pulled below the surface by their anchor rope as their anchorage sank with the subsidence. The third occurred in January 1987, extending over a wide area, impacting on Chain Valley Bay South and Chain Valley Bay North. Later, the subsidence extended to the Kalongra wetlands and private property at Kalongra Point. We have press clippings of that occurrence at Kalongra. Other homes in Lloyd Avenue, which ran parallel with the lake, required similar attention. It was also necessary to repair and renew infrastructure, such as sewerage, water, roadway, boat ramp, parkland, the jetty, street lighting, public facilities, and the entire foreshore fronting Karingan Creek and the lake itself. The Jago family home suffered more than most others. When the upper floor was being downloaded onto the new brickwork, the contractor lost the load, with the result that the stairway to the upper floor went through the ceiling on the first floor. The home should have been rebuilt, but the officers of the Mine Subsidence Board refused and did a patch job. The work was unsatisfactory. The home developed a number of problems, including a leaky roof, until finally the Jago family did something they never wanted to do, and that was to sell up and move away. Len Jago was an ex-serviceman and suffered trauma on top of health problems that he had brought back from the war. Dawn Jago also suffered ill health. The epicentre of the 1987 subsidence was located at the boat ramp. Subsidence, occurring prior to 1987, was of the order of 1 metre. According to the records presented to a forum in November 1991 at the Community Hall, from January 1987 to the present time amounted to 0.9 of a metre. On today's reckoning, the total subsidence in the area would have to be in excess of 2 metres. The Barrow family home lies opposite to the boat ramp on the bend in Lloyd Avenue. The restoration work that took place in the immediate area shown in the video lasted almost 12 months. So far, this is an account given by the residents, some of whom are litigants in an 11-year legal action in the District Court. Let us turn to an account given by the Mine Subsidence Board, Power Coal, the Department of Mineral Resources, Wyong Council and the contractors. Quote, "From the residents' viewpoint, adverse media comment had resulted in the area being viewed as a problem, and this had caused a stigma about the area. It was felt that this had an effect on property values and the status of the area." Again, quote, The social effects on residents, particularly in relation to stress and trauma, have been highlighted as the greatest issue involved in the restoration. Another quote, "The most important factor was residents being in the situation for 5 years, with work proceeding for 3 years with all its associated problems." A further quote, "The availability of professional counselling facilities late in the project had been beneficial and should have been provided right through the project." And then the last quote, "The residents affected were understandably upset that they were living in the middle of a muddy, noisy construction site. They became frustrated at the prolongation of the work and felt that they were being kept in the dark."